Okay, hello class. Today I'm going to be lecturing on your next assignment. So real important, you all, that on page, this is lesson 16 continued, pages 81 through 84. I cannot stress how important it is to learn how to write the sound-alikes. Remember, they sound alike, but they have different meanings. If you go into Blackboard, it's going to be you'll have the definitions of these words, and so it'll be under Start Here in the left tab. It's going to be double-click that. You'll have the second folder is Handouts, and it's going to be the second item in Blackboard, okay? And it's going to be titled Sound-alikes. You're going to have Part A and Part B. Print those both up so you can have the definitions of sound-alike words. Very important, okay? And so sound-alikes are real important. You have to know how to stroke them out, because they're just that important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the top of page. We're going to cover pages 81 through 84. And at the very top, sound-alikes, it says, let me just kind of make my screen bigger. It says, much attention is given in the early part of STENED training to differentiating sound-alikes. If you learn how and why to avoid conflicts from the beginning, you will never be plagued with the problems pre-computer reporters have trying to adapt their writing style to the computer. The STENED writing principles introduced later in this text avoid many potential conflicts from ever materializing. That is, you will never know that there were potential conflicts involved because you will never be introduced to them. So you all are going to be introduced to how to write the sound-alikes, and so a lot of the older court reporters never were taught how to differentiate, so they have a lot of conflicts. You all won't have the conflicts. They're going to explain to you how to differentiate between writing these sound-alikes, okay? Sound-alikes are also called homophones and homonyms. Homophones and homonyms. On the other hand, they have to be faced head-on. Remember, when two words sound alike, the easiest way to distinguish them is to take advantage of any spelling difference. So sound-alikes are reviewed throughout theory. A comprehensive listing of sound-alike resolutions is contained in the appendix. So that's the end of the book. Refer to the appendix whenever you have a question on how to write a sound-alike, including sound-alikes that are not covered in the lesson portions of this text. So there's several sound-alikes in the American language, and so you have to differentiate how to write those, okay? So sound-alikes with the long A. So all of these on page 81 are the long A vowel sound-alikes. So here we go. I'm going to minimize my screen. Very important to listen to this so you can understand why we have to write words a certain way. So it says, if one of the sound-alikes has a long A spelling, use AI in the outline. AI is the long A. Use AE in the outline for the other word of the pair. So when it has the long A in the spelling, it has the A and the I, then take advantage of the spelling. So ale is long AL. Okay, I'm ailing. Ginger ale is AEL. There's an A and an E in the English spelling of that, so put the A and the E in steno. Okay, bail, I will bail out, is B long AL because there's an A and an I in there. So hopefully that makes sense. Bail, B-A-L-E, is B-A-E-L. Take advantage of how the word is spelled. So in English, we have the A and the E in the English spelling of bail, and then we have the A and the E in the stenographic outline. Faint, F long A-N-T, and then faint, F-A-E-N-T. Okay, make sure that you differentiate between these two. Fair, is it fair, F long A-R, and then the bus fare, F-A-E-R. So take advantage of how they're spelled, very important. The next group is flare, F-L long A-R, and then the flare, F-L-A-R-E, is F-L-A-E-R. Okay, so notice the difference of how they're spelled. You have the English in your book and then the steno. Gate, as the way somebody walks, G long A-T, and then lock the gate, G-A-E-T. Lane, L long A-N. Which lane were you in? L-A-E-N. Okay, maid, the maid cleaned the house, M long A-D, because there's a long A in that spelling. He made the bed, M-A-E-D. Okay, male, as in the male we get, M long A-L. Male, as in a male versus female, M-A-E-L. Main, I was on the main highway, M long A N, and then main as in hair, M-A-E-N. So this is pretty neat. Pain is P long A-N, window pane, P-A-E-N. Plane as in plain dress, P-L long A-N. Plane, airplane, P-L-A-E-N. So take advantage of the spelling. Sail, S long A-L, sailboat, sail of a house, S-A-E-L. Stare, to stare at something, S-T long A-R. Sorry, I did that wrong. Stare as in stairwell, staircase, and then stare at something, S-T-A-E-R. Tail, as in animal's tail, T long A-L. Tail, as in a story, T-A-E-L. Wave, as in wave your rights, W long A-V. And then I was waving to him, W-A-E-V. Make sure you put the F asterisk, okay? As in wave, goodbye. Then it says on the bottom there, if there are 3 or more words in a sound-alike set, the asterisk is often used. So what we try to do is, if there's a long A in it, you're going to put long A. If there's an A and an E, you're going to use that. And then the more uncommon of the word, you're going to put the asterisk in. So we have a pair of shoes, P long A-R. Pair that we eat, P-A-E-R. Pair, P long A-R, which is the P-A-R-E. Okay? Rain, R long A-N. Rain outside. Reigning queen, or reign of terror. Rain, R long A-E-N. Rain, as in R-E-I-G-H-N. Rain with an asterisk. Okay? Veil, V long A-L. Veil, V-A-L-E, is V-A-E-L. Veil that a bride wears is V long A-L with an asterisk. Take advantage of the spelling. Vain, he is vain, V long A-N. Window or weather vane, V-A-E-N. Vain as in our body, V long A-N with an asterisk. Okay? One of the words that has an A-E spelling, so at the very bottom of 81, if neither of the sound-alikes has an A-I spelling, but one does have an E-A spelling, use A-E. Very important, highlight those areas in the outline. Use long A in the outline for the other word of the pair. So we've got bear. Whenever you say the animal, the bear, it's B-A-E-R. But when you say bear in mind, it's also the bear, B-A-E-R, okay? And then you have bears and nude, B long A-R, okay? Break, to break the bank, B-R-A-E-K. Break, as in he, put his brakes on, B-R long A-K. Great, I'm having a great day, G-R-A-E-T. Grate the cheese, G-R long A-T. And then steak, as in I want a piece of steak, S-T-A-E-K. And then steak, he put a stake in the ground, S-T long A-K. Okay, so take advantage of the spelling. Read everything. Page 82, it continues. Make sure you have your English handout so you know the meanings. Sound-alikes with long E sound. So it says at the very top, if one of the sound-alikes has a long or an E-E spelling, use long E. Use A-E in the outline for the other word pair. So if we have the long E, so these, if we have the E-E, we're going to write beach. So B long E-F-P. Beach, to go to the beach, for the C, you're going to have B-A-E-F-P because there's an E and an A in it. So take advantage of that spelling. Beat, the red beet that we eat, B long E-T. And then beat on the drum, B-E-A-T or B-A-E-T. So usually I think of it like this. If it's 2 E's in that English word, it's going to be long E. If it's got an E and an A, it's going to be A-E. You invert it. So we have breach, breach pregnancy, B-R long E-F-P. Breach of contract, B-R-A-E-F-P. Okay? Cheap, S-H or C-H long E-P, because there's an E-E in there. Cheap car, S-A or K-H-A-E-P. Okay? So creek, K-R long E-K. And then creek, K-R or C-R-E-A-K is K-R-A-E-K. Deer, as in the deer in the woods, D long E-R. But dear Tom is D-A-E-R. Take advantage of how the word is spelled. Feet, how many feet can you jump? F long E-T. Feet, to accomplish something, F-A-E-T. Okay, take advantage of the spelling. Flee, to go away, is F-L long E. Flee, as in a dog has a flea, F-L-A-E. Grease, as in Greece, I'm going to visit Greece, G-R long E-S, and then grease on the spoon, G-R-A-E-S. Heel is H long E-L because there's two E's in there, as in the heel of your foot. And then heal, I hope you heal quickly, H-A-E-L. Need, N long E-D. Need with the K-N is N-A-E-D. Peel, P long E-L. Peel, P-E-A-L in English, P-A-E-L in steno. Read, R long E-D for R-E-E-D. Read a book, R-A-E-D. Reel, R long E-R, reel it in. Real, I think it's a real, R-A-E-L. I see you, S long E. The ocean, the sea, S-A-E. So write these on your machine and practice them. Seed, S long E-D. Seed, S-A-E-D. Seam, S like S long E-M. And then a seam on your dress, S-A-E-M. I had seen him there, S long E-N. Scene of an accident, S-A-E-N. Okay, these are all sound-alikes. Shear, S-H long E-R with the E-E in the English. Shear, S-H-A-E-R. Steal, S-T long E-L. And then steal something, S-T-A-E-L. Sweet, that was sweet, S-W long E-T. Okay, I can't see, sorry, sweet. And then a suite, as in where you're going to stay, is S-W-A-E-T. T, I want some T, T long E. Long E because there's two E's in it. Oh, I'm sorry. T off, T long E. And then T, we drink, is T-A-E. Team, T long E-M. What team are you on? T-A-E-M. I feel weak, W-A-E-K. And then a weekday is W long E-K. Take advantage, you all. There's different ways of writing them. And then it says if there are 3 or more words in a sound-alike set, the asterisk is often used. So we've got meet. I will meet you there, M long E-T. Meat that we eat, M-A-E-T. And then meets and bounds, M long E-T with an asterisk, okay? So these are 3 different meat sound-alikes. You have to put the asterisk in the one you're not going to hear as often. Peak, don't peek, P-E long E-K. Peak, P-A-E-K. Pique my interest, P long E-K with an asterisk. Very important that you all know those. And then it says one of the words has an A-E spelling. If neither of the sound-alikes has a double E spelling, but one does have an E-A spelling, use A-E in the outline. Use long E in the outline for the other word of the pair. So we have I hear you, H-A-E-R. I am here. Okay. Jeans that you wear, J-A-E-N, come back S. But then jeans, the genes that we carry genetically, G long E-N, come back final S. Peace, peace of mind, P-A-E-S. I want a piece of cake, P long E-S. Tear, like in, I teared up, T long T-A-E-R. And then tier, 3-tier cake, 3-T is T long E-R, okay? And then sound-alike groups with long A and long E sounds. So there are some groups of words that have both the long A and the long E sounds. Fortunately, this group is small. So we have to memorize these. These are very common words. So we have hail, hail, H-A long A-L with an asterisk, heal, and heal. Take advantage of how they're spelled, okay? There's 4 words there. Going down, pale, pale, the pale, he was pale in color, P long A-L with an asterisk. And then you have peel, P-A-E-L, and then peel, P long E-L, okay? You have lane, L long A-N, lane number, L-A-E-N, lean, L long E-N, lean, he had a lien on his house, put the asterisk in there. Going down Main, Main Street, Mane as in hair. Mean, he is mean to us, M long E-N. Mean, M-I-E-N, is you put the asterisk in. Hair as in lady's hair. Heir, one that inherits, H long A-R with an asterisk. Hair as in a rabbit, H-A-E-R asterisk. I hear you, H-A-E-R. I'm here. Make sure you take advantage of how those are spelled. Going down on your book, pair, one pair of shoes. Pear, P-A-R-E, is P long A-R with an asterisk. The pear that we eat, the fruit, P-A-E-R. Peer, my peer, P long E-R. Peer as in Pier 1 Imports, P long E-R with an asterisk. Okay? So take advantage of the spelling. Read what they're telling you on these sound-alikes. And there's so many, you all. So I'm going on to page 83. Okay, so hopefully you all are listening to this and going over it with your book. Sound-alikes with the long I sound. So it says at the top of page 83, write sound-alikes with the long I sound as follows. So we have bite, B long I-T. Bite, which is not as common, a computer, a bite, D long I-T with an asterisk, okay? Okay, those are the two. You have dye. I don't want to dye, D long I. Dye my hair, D long I with an asterisk. Lie, L-I-E is L long I. Lie, long, L long I with an asterisk. These two are important, isle and isle. So isle, this one is like an island, okay? Think of it. It looks like the word island. It's I-S-L-A-N-D. I-S-L-E is the spelling. And then the aisle in a grocery store is going to be aisle with an asterisk. Very important that you know how to write those two. Rhyme, R long I-M. Rhyme or rhyming words, R long I-M with the asterisk. Time, T long I-M. Time the spice, T long I-M asterisk. Sign, S long I-N, the sign outside. Sign, S long I-N with an asterisk, S-I-N-E. High, he was high above the clouds, H long I. High, H-I-E is with an asterisk, H long I with an asterisk. And then hi, how are you, H-I. Words ending in long I plus the GHT are written with the GT. So that's why I told you early on, when you have a GT word like caught, bought, sought, add the G in because you're going to have to take advantage of the writing. So light is L long I-G-T. And then we have light beer is L long I-T. Right, this is the right way, R long I-G-T. Rights of marriage, R long I-T. Write your name on here. You all, write is a brief, I would learn it, W-R-I. Anytime you have a anything in brackets, you can use that. I like write because if you write writing, you have to stroke it out like that. But if you use the brief, you can write W-R-I-G. So learn that brief, W-R-I for write. Sight, it was a beautiful sight. Sight, sight of the accident, S long I-T. Cite, the attorney cited a case, or I was cited, given a ticket, K-R long I-T. Take advantage of how they're spelled. The same principle of using the final G with a T for GHT words is used for other vowel sounds. So straight is S-T-R long A-T. Straight line, S-T-R long A-G-T. There's a G in that straight line, so you put a G in the English spelling. Weigh, which way are you going, W long A? How much do you weigh? Weigh has a G in it, so put the G in the stenographic for how much do you weigh. Weight here, W long A T. What is your weight, W long A G T? Okay? Sound-alikes with the long O sound. Write sound-alikes with the long O as follows. So all of these have the O sound, okay? So we've got do, D long O, do, D-O-U. Take advantage of how they're spelled, okay? Throw, T-H-R-O-E is T-H-R long O. Throw it at me, T-H-R-O-U. Toe, my toe hurt, T-O-E. And then to tow my cars, T-O-U. Remember, the U will act as a W. Going down, bow, B long O. Bow, B-O-U, bow, B long O with an asterisk, and bow at take advantage, B-O-U-G-H, put the G in there. Okay? Row, R-O-E, row, R-O-U, row, R long O with an asterisk. Grown, G-R long O-N, grown, G-R-O-U-N, moan, M long O-N, moan as to mow the lawn, M-O-U-N. Shone, the sun shone on us, S-H long O-N, shown, it was shown to us, S-H-O-U-N. Take advantage. Remember, the U will act as a W sometimes. So what I mean by that is when the word usually has a W spelling in the English portion, you can use the U in the stenographic outline. Throne, he sat on the throne for many years, T-H-R long O-N, throne. The ball was thrown to us. Soul, S-O-E-L, as I was the sole person there, S long O-L. My soul, I'm doing some soul searching, S-O-U-L. Bowl, B long O-L. Bowl of cereal, B-O-U-L. Bowl, B-O-L-L is B-O-L. And then we've got the third column now. Poll is P long O-L. Poll the jury, P-O-L. Roll, what is your role in this? R long O-L. Roll call, R-O-L. You have bore, B-O-R-E is B long O-R. Bore, B-A-O-R, because the O-O equals the A-O. Bore, B-O-R. Load, L long O-D. Load, L long O-D with an asterisk. Loan, he took out a loan, L long O-N. Loan, that's the loan we want. And then Lone Star is a L long O-N asterisk. Okay? Then we have road. These two are really important. Road, I went down the road, R long O-D. He rode his bike down the street, R long O-D with an asterisk. Okay? Those are really important. So you all have to make sure that you cover them, that you learn how to write them, that you take advantage of how they're spelled. And it says at the very bottom of page 83, note SD sound. You will note that the spelling differentiation is used to distinguish the sound-alikes when possible. When this is not feasible, an asterisk is often included in the stroke. Remember the spelling, O-O is always represented as A-O, as in bore, B-A-O-R, okay? And then we go on to page 84. Sound-alikes with the long U sound. So now we're going to the long U. Write sound-alikes with the long U sound as follows. So we have blue. He blew out the candles, B-L long U. Okay? But now blue, the color blue is just B-L-U. I would pick the easiest stroke, B-L-U for the color blue. Flew, he flew over the tree, F-L long U. Flew, he has a flu, F-L long U asterisk. Or I'm sorry, flu, F-L-U-E is F-L long U with an asterisk. The flu, I'm sick with the flu, F-L-U. Pew is P long U for P-E-W, P long U for P-U-G-H with an asterisk. And the reason we don't have to put in the G or anything is because these are sound-alikes, and there's usually just two, so that's why. So shoe, the shoes that we wear is S-H long U. Shoe, S-H-A-O-O is S-H-A-O. Take advantage of the spelling. Q is K long U. Q, K-W long U for the other Q. Shoot, S-H long U-T. Shoot him, S-H-A-O-T. Remember, shoot is pronounced with the S-H. So we wouldn't write shoot, K-H long U-T. I don't think it'll come out. It's S-H. We pronounce it with the S-H, okay? You've got coop, K long U-P. Coop, K-O-U-P. Root, R long U-T. For what route did you take? And then root, canal, R-A-O-T. Route, R-O-U-T. Troop, T-R long U-P. Troop, take advantage of the spelling, T-R-A-O-P, because there's an O-O in troop, as in the Boy Scout, troop. And then it says there are some words which sound extremely similar even though they don't have the exact same vowel. Listening carefully and being aware of how words are spelled will keep you from confusing these types of words when taking it down. So a few examples follow. Lure is L-long-U-R, lure. Lure, L-long-O-R. Pure, P-long-U-R. Pour, as in a pour on your face, P-O-E-R. Poor, he was very poor, P-A-O-R. Pour some coffee, P-O-U-R. Take advantage of when they're saying the words in a sentence, you can differentiate which word it is. So use the right spelling. Sewer, as in the sewer system, S-long-U-R. Soar, I was sore today, S-long-O-R. Soar, fly high, S-A-O-R. Sour, take advantage, S-O-U-R. Sure, I can go. And then sure. Okay? So that's how you write all those sound alikes. Make sure you go over them again, that you reread it, look at the word groups of words and differentiate how they're written differently, why they're written differently, take advantage of the spelling. And I can't explain how important that is, okay? So read everything to yourselves. And then let me see if there's anything on your sentences that you're going to do for your homework. First, circle the sentence, the word that you would use, the correct one, 1 through 20, and then look at your notes for your homework exercises, okay? It tells you how to write the sound alikes, the correct one, on the notes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over some of your words from last night's homework assignment, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the gray box, and I want you to listen. Remember, it's easy to write the homework, look at it, and do it, you know, on your machines. It's another thing to listen and to be able to write it down. That's so important, you all. So some of you I know are saying, well, I don't know if I have the speed yet for taking my test. Well, you got to listen to our labs and lectures, or you're not going to get the speed. And you can listen to it as many times as you need to. I know some of you work and it might be a little difficult to practice, but that's the only way you're going to pass. You know, I cannot stress how important it is to listen to the labs and lectures, practice on your machine, listen to what we're saying, and be able to write it down. That's everything, okay? So I'm going to put some speed building in this week for you all, some faster, because remember, your tests at 60 words a minute only cover lessons 1 through 12. That's it. All those sentences from lessons 1 through 12 are what's on your test. We don't include long vowels. We don't include the diphthongs. It's just 1 through 12. And that's it. And you're going to get lots of opportunities. The only reason you had 4 tests this last week was because that's review week. So you get a test every day because there was not a new homework assignment. So this week, you'll probably get 2 tests. And I will tell you beforehand, but you'll keep practicing. You know, it's not easy. You have to keep listening to it and just listen and be able to write it and recognize it. That's everything. It's all about accuracy. The speed will come, the accuracy doesn't. So I'd rather you be able to read what you have and have drops than have something and not be able to read what you have. That's not good. Okay, so I can't stress enough how important it is to get everything accurate. So I'm going to start dictating page 77, your new words that you learned, and then I'm going to cover some of these sound alikes, okay? And here we go, you all. This is lesson 16. Remember, all these words are stroked in one stroke. You don't come back with the final S for ours or yours. It's the same stroke. Keep the S in that stroke. Your, our, yours, ours, theirs, all the, of the, of course, could have, should be, should have, would be, would have, your, our, their, could be, could have, yours, ours, theirs, should be, should have, all the, of the, of course, would be, would have. Very important that you all know should be. Remember, should be is a phrase, S-H-O-U-B. I cannot stress how important these are. Should be, would be, could have, should have, would have. Those are like so important, and you hear them all the time, you all. I cannot stress how important these are on lesson 16. You really, really have to know them, okay? And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dictate page 78. I will go slow because I understand that you all just, you know, have learned some of these words, but I can't tell you all how important the words on page 78 are, okay? They're little words, but they're little words that we hear every day. And like I said, so many of my students miss these. I don't know, it's just, you know, we take them for granted. They're little words, but they're the most commonly used words and the most commonly misstroked words in stenographic outlines. So very important that you all realize that these are so, so important and that you really should be learning them. Make your flashcards. If you're hesitating at a word, let's say, for example, I'm hesitating at the word could be, the phrase, okay? Let's say I'm hesitating at could be. I keep messing it up and I'm writing would be or whatever. So the word is could be, right? So what I would do is I would write that word and I would write it many times. Could be, could be, could be, could be. I would even change it up with could be the, could be the. That way you break it up, and I would write it over and over, and I bet you anything when I hear that could be, I'm going to stroke it correctly. That's how I used to practice. Let's say I had a word, I'm going to give you an example. I remember having a hard time with imperative. So I would write imperative, imperative, as many times as I needed to so that that word could come out. Next time I would hear it, and I wouldn't hesitate. I guarantee you I wrote it perfect. Okay, so that's how I want you all to be. You find your words that you're hesitating at when you get your test back. Look at your errors. Anything in red is an error. Practice writing those words because there's something in that sentence that made you drop. Maybe you hesitated, you didn't know how to write it, or it's just too fast. But that's very important. Practice the words in red. I cannot stress how important that is. And write the word many times. Let's say the word is on the. Like I can't stroke it correctly. Maybe I have a shadow of like something else came out. The O-N-L-T. Let's say that came out, okay? O-N-L-T. Well, that's wrong. So I'm going to write on the many times. On the, on the, on the. And we're going to get to finger exercises. I will be explaining those because those are so important. Just like we have exercises for the human body, we have exercises for our hands to write in stenography. And so the finger exercises are so important. I'll probably be introducing them this week, next week. And it gives you the dexterity. There's exercises that you can do so that you don't have that O-N-L-T, because that's a weak finger. So what you need to do is O-N-T, O-N-T. And so the finger exercises are nice because you can do them while watching television, and you just watch TV and you're just exercising your fingers. It's different letter combinations. And I swear by those, and they help me out so much, and I think they'll help you out too, okay? So I'm going to start dictating page 78, the high frequency words and phrases. You're going to write them on your machine. I'm going to start slow, and then I'm going to go a little faster, okay? Cannot stress how important these are. If you're not recognizing the OFK, make your flashcards and write OFK on one side, of course on the other side. That helps so much, y'all. I can't explain how much the flashcards help. So find your focal point, and I'm going to start dictating the words on 78. Slow at first. A, all the, am, an, and, are the, at, back, be, can, come, could be. Remember, that's one stroke. Don't write could be in two. Could have. All of these are one stroke. Day, did, down, each, gone, good, had, have the, her, him, I, if the, in the, is the, it's, known, like, make, man, many, may, min, much, not, now, of course, of the, off, on the, one, as in I had one sent to my name, one, or, hour, hours, out, see, should be, should have, some, such, than, the, theirs, them, then, they, thing, time, up, us, well, when, will be, will the, with the, would be, would have, year, you can, you have, your, yours. Remember, you can is UK, you have UV, or UF, not UV, it's UF, okay? A little faster, you all put commas in between. If you're hesitating, circle the word with the pencil and then go back and make flashcards of it, okay? And practice writing it and writing it and writing it and writing it as many times as you need to. Here we go. A, all the, am, an, and, are the, at, back, be, can, come, could be, could have, day, did, down, each, gone, good, had, have the, her, him, I, if the, in the, is the, it's, known, like, make, man, many, may, min, much, not, now, of course, of the, off, on the, one, or, hour, hours, out, see, should be, should have, some, such, than, the, theirs, them, then, they, thing, time, up, us, while, when, will be, will the, with the, would be, would have, year, you can, you have, your, yours. Make sure you listen to that as many times as you need to, so that you can listen and be able to write them, okay? It's easy to look at the book and write them. It's hard to hear it and be able to write it and keep up with the pace. So I can't stress how important that is. And I'm going to 16-1 now, and I'm going to dictate the sentences at 50 words per minute, okay? This is 50 words a minute, page 79. April 1 is the day. Is it yours or ours? Will you come out now? Would you like some now? Of course, I want some. Have the boys gone yet? I could have gone with him. I may be back on May 23. I thought I would be late. All of them had good jobs. I would have if I could have. You should have 20 of them. All the kids should be at home. Could you take some time off? They will be leaving in August. They could be smart if they tried. School is out at 3:45 p.m. on Fridays. Did you spend much time with her? Some of the men should have heard of it. I will be 30 years old in the year 1999. Okay, don't forget your phrases. You all could have KOUF. Of course, OFK, have the, all the, should be, should have, will be, should be, should have. Very important that you know these phrases. This will be at 60 words per minute. The same sentences on page 79, 16-1. April 1 is the day. Is it yours or ours? Will you come out now? Would you like some now? Of course, I want some. Have the boys gone yet? I could have gone with him. I may be back on May 23. I thought I would be late. All of them had good jobs. I would have if I could have. You should have 20 of them. All the kids should be at home. Could you take some time off? They will be leaving in August. They could be smart if they tried. School is out at 3:45 p.m. on Fridays. Did you spend much time with her? Some of the men should have heard of it. I will be 30 years old in the year 1999. And so remember, you all, you have to include your punctuation. I'm not telling you where the punctuation is, but you all have to know to put periods at the end of your sentences, question marks, and make sure you listen to it over and over. And don't forget some of these phrases. Is the is ST, of course, OFK, have the, VT, could have, would be, would have, could have. You've got should have. You have of the, should have, will be. Okay? So very important that you learn those. Listen to this as many times as you need to, and take advantage of spellings of words, okay? So that's it for today, you all. Have a great day.